Ever wonder what separates self-made millionaires from everyone else? It's not luck, it's a formula. In this video, we'll uncover the 10 hidden habits and mindset shifts that millionaires use to build lasting wealth. If you're serious about your future, hit that like button and subscribe. Let's break it down. Becoming a self-made millionaire might seem like an impossible feat, reserved only for the lucky or those born with rare talent. But if you dig deeper, you'll find there is a pattern, an underlying formula, that most self-made millionaires follow. They don't just stumble into wealth, they build it, one intentional move at a time. Whether it's someone who created $1 billion tech startup or someone who built a small empire from real estate investments, the principles are strikingly similar. So, what's the hidden formula behind self-made millionaires? Let's break it down step by step. 1. Clarity of vision and goals. Self-made millionaires start with a vision that's so clear it pulls them forward even in the darkest hours. They don't just say, "I want to be rich." They define what financial freedom looks like. Owning a business that makes $1 million a year, retiring by 40, or earning enough passive income to travel the world. Their goals are concrete, time-bound, and measurable. They reverse engineer the path. If the goal is to have $5 million in assets by age 50, they break down what needs to happen by 30, 35, 40, and so on. Without vision and clarity, you can't navigate the path to millions, only wander aimlessly. 2. Mastering a high-income skill before building businesses or investing. Self-made millionaires often start by mastering a valuable skill, something that allows them to generate above-average income. Whether it's coding, copywriting, sales, marketing, or finance, they pick a skill with demand and scalability. That skill becomes their engine. They use it to earn more than the average person, then funnel that income into business ventures, investments, or other scalable opportunities. They don't settle for average wages. They invest in themselves until they become elite in one area. 3. Extreme discipline and sacrifice. Wealth is rarely built in comfort. Self-made millionaires practice what most people avoid: delayed gratification. While others buy luxury cars with their first big paycheck, they reinvest profits. They say no to parties, expensive vacations, and trendy purchases when necessary, knowing that discipline now equals freedom later. They follow routines, track expenses, set budgets, and stick to plans. They might work 12-hour days in the early years, save 50% of their income, or live well below their means. These sacrifices compound into exponential growth over time. 4. Entrepreneurial thinking and ownership. Self-made millionaires rarely get rich trading time for money forever. They look for ways to own assets, a business, a product, intellectual property, or real estate. They shift from employee to owner mindset. Instead of asking, "How can I make money?" they ask, "How can I build something that makes money without me?" They build systems, teams, and automation around their income streams. Their businesses or investments eventually generate money while they sleep. That's the key difference between someone who gets rich once and someone who stays rich. 5. Obsessive learning and adaptability. Self-made millionaires are lifelong students. They read voraciously, take courses, attend events, and constantly upgrade their mindset. They're not afraid to pivot. If one business model fails, they analyze, adapt, and try again. This relentless learning curve is what helps them stay ahead of the market, trends, and their competition. They surround themselves with mentors and peers who push them further. They ask questions like, "What do wealthy people know that I don't? What mistake can I avoid by learning from others?" This learning mindset builds resilience, and resilience builds empires. 6. Leveraging money as a tool. Millionaires don't hoard money, they deploy it. Once they've generated income, they invest it strategically, often in assets that appreciate over time. Stocks, real estate, startups, or intellectual property are just tools in their wealth-building kit. They also understand risk and reward. They don't gamble, but they aren't scared to invest. They calculate downside risks, but they also think long-term. Instead of sitting on cash, they ask, "Where can my money grow fastest?" They also leverage debt wisely. While the average person uses credit to buy liabilities, Self-made millionaires may use good debt to acquire appreciating assets that generate passive income. 7. Building powerful networks. It's often said, your network is your net worth. Self-made millionaires live by this. They build relationships with mentors, investors, collaborators, and clients. These relationships open doors to partnerships, funding, insider knowledge, and once-in-a-lifetime opportunities. They don't burn bridges. Instead, they provide value to others, often helping for free in the early days just to build trust. Over time, their social capital becomes just as valuable as their financial capital. 8. Failing fast and learning faster. Failure isn't feared, it's embraced. Most self-made millionaires have failed more than the average person has even tried. The key is speed and feedback. They launch, test, learn, and iterate. If a product fails, they find out why and fix it. If a deal goes south, they don't dwell on blame, they extract the lesson and move on. They understand that success is not linear. It's a chaotic mess of pivots, breakdowns, and breakthroughs. But the constant among them is that they keep going. 9. Compound growth mindset. Millionaires understand the power of compounding, not just with money, but with habits, reputation, and decisions. A small improvement today becomes a massive edge in 10 years. They start early, stay consistent, and stack small wins. That $1,000 saved each month might not seem like much now, but invested wisely, it grows into hundreds of thousands. A 1% improvement in skills each day creates a world-class expert in a few years. They play the long game. 10. Purpose beyond money. Here's the ultimate secret. Self-made millionaires rarely chase money just for the sake of it. They chase freedom, impact, legacy. Money is just the byproduct. Their real motivation comes from a deeper purpose, helping people, proving something to themselves, changing their family's future, or creating something meaningful. This emotional drive keeps them going when logic says stop. It separates the dreamers from the doers, and makes the formula sustainable for the long term. You've just learned the blueprint used by real self-made millionaires. These aren't just ideas, they're daily habits. Start applying even one today, and you'll already be ahead of the game. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more smart money moves every week. Your millionaire journey starts now.